Hi my lovelies, welcome back to my channel, and for everybody who's new, I'm Leorah and I'm so glad you found me. So welcome to today's video, which is a collaboration video with Wrapunzel, and today we're going to do this wrap, or tutorial for this wrap, which is going to be called the double twist wrap. Really, it is not a double twist, as you will see, it's more a double knot, but you know what, when I posted a picture of a trial wrap with a different color scheme with my personal scarves on the Wrapunzel community group on Facebook, and I asked you what name would you give that wrap, because that is really the hardest part for me, to figure out a name that makes sense, because you know. So the majority of you said the double twist. Some other suggestions that were also really nice, but I'm always leaning more towards the simple, because even that I have a hard time remembering. So that's why I went for the double twist, and that's what we're going to do today. So I hope you will enjoy this. You will be surprised how easy it is, and I think the result speaks for itself, because it's just super lovely. And yeah, so I hope you enjoy, and without further ado, we'll go right into the tutorial. Okay my lovelies, welcome to the tutorial part, and for that we are going to start with the Shinylicious scarf in teal. And I was debating between different scarves. I was taking out my I think it was a tough 2-in-1 or a original 2-in-1 in teal. I had a chiffon luxe in teal, which is also really nice, though a little bit more slippery. I had all kinds of things that I wanted to use or were considering to use, but then I thought it's got to be shiny. What can I do, you know? Anyway, so I'm going to put down the Shinylicious, and I personally wouldn't mind if the Shinylicious would have double its volume right now, because I think, let me just adjust this mirror a tiny bit. I think for that wrap I would even like the Shinylicious to, or like to use two Shinyliciouses, sort of, you know. All right, so I'm just going to tie a knot in the back, and you can try to do without the knots that I'm tying in the back. I personally don't mind the knots, as you know, but for me it helps so much to stabilize a look, so that's why I'm doing it. You might want to try, if you have problems with knots in the back here, that you can do it without it. Try. Okay, so this is how we're doing it right now. And now I'm placing down this one, which is the Harmony Scarf in Jungle Mix, or a Harmony Scarf in Jungle Mix, because the Harmony scarves, as the sari scarves also, they just always look different, you know. So there is no scarf that looks exactly the same. So this is the overall color scheme of that scarf. Excuse my voice. And now I'm just going to crunch it up, and I'm going to put it down right here. So now I'm just measuring a little bit that it's halfway, you know, the same length on both sides. And now I'm going to tie a knot as well. Of course, the Harmony scarf is quite wide. If you want to maybe use a sari scarf, if you want to have like less volume impact, then you can totally do that too. Okay, so now we have the two knots, like this. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to bring up one side of the Shinylicious, bring it up towards the middle, sort of like this, so we can still see part of the Harmony scarf. Okay, and now we're going to bring this part of the Harmony scarf upwards, and we're going to tie a knot. So I'm going to leave it like this, so we can still see part of the Harmony scarf, okay? So I'm going to take this to the front, and now I'm going to take the remaining parts. Now it's the Harmony scarf on this side, before it was the Shinylicious, and now it's the Shinylicious on this side, before it was the Harmony scarf. And I'm going to bring both of those upwards too, and place them right behind the knot, or the scarves that we just put down, right behind it. And I'm going to place or tie a knot right behind it, like this. So this is how it looks right now. And this is how we'll leave it. All right, so actually this is almost cute. All right, so now I'm going to take the scarf that we put down first, you know, from the first knot that is towards the front. And I'm going to take this and put it behind the last scarf that we put down, behind the Harmony scarf here. You know what I mean? This Harmony scarf from the first row goes behind the Harmony scarf from the second row, like this. And I'm just going to gently tuck it in, And then I'm taking the Shinylicious that is right behind it, and I'm just tucking it in as well. So the first one that is closer to the front gets tucked away first also, okay? Then the same thing I'm going to do on the other side. I'm just fighting the fringes a little bit of the Shinylicious. 1 second. Okay, the same thing I'm going to do on this side. This here that comes out first of the first row here is going to be the Shinylicious, and that will go behind itself here, the Shinylicious of the second row, like this. And then I'm going to take the Harmony scarf and just tuck it in like this, right above it. And there you have it. It's not really so much like a double twist, it's more a double knot, even though it looks like a double twist. So, and I think this is so regal, you know. I love the not only the color scheme, because obviously the color scheme you can switch and do whatever you want. I think though, if you go for 2 single colors, like 2 plain scarves that are just 1 color, or 1 plain scarf and 1 super patterned scarf, that looks best. If you use 2 patterned ones, that might be too much, and then the whole pattern gets lost, I think. Anyway, I think this is just like, it's really regal almost, you know, because it really does like a crown, and it does look like a crown. And honestly, when I asked you for your opinions what I should name this wrap, a lot of people included something with a crown or a tiara or something, you know, because it is really, it has this regal thing about it. So let me just show you from the sides. So this is how it looks, and I'm super in love. I have now done this same wrap for 3 days in a row, and that means a lot, because usually I don't do that, you know. So yeah, let me know what you think, and if you have any suggestions or anything you want me to do. I know some of you are tagging me already in the community group, and I love doing that. You know, when you have wraps that you can't figure out, that you found on Pinterest or somewhere, and then you say, Leorah, can you figure out a tutorial for this one? I love that, because it gives me also ideas, and it also makes me grow, because it puts a challenge in front of me, and I love that. So thank you so much, and also for posting your pictures with my wraps that I have done tutorials already, where you're just sharing what you've done with it or whatever. I really love that, and thank you so much for sharing. So besides that, if you're new to my channel, then please subscribe. Check out the description box. There are all the contacts for the Wrapunzel channel, for the Wrapunzel social media, for my social media, for what I used in this tutorial. There's also my discount code that I have with Wrapunzel. You can also see it here. It's Queen Leorah in all caps. If you want to order something from Wrapunzel and you want to use that, and it gives you 5% off your order, it is affiliated. So if you want to support me that way, then I thank you so much. And besides that, I'll see you here next time for my next video, which is gonna be super soon, as always, because I'm always here. So up until then, go ahead and sparkle, enjoy your day, hugs and kisses, bye.